Good evening, friends. It's so good to be with you again. I'm so grateful to God for all that He's doing in my life, in my family, and here at Destiny Faith Ministries. I wanted to give you a little preview of what I believe to be a very important subject matter we're going to be discussing this Sunday morning, or actually Sunday afternoon. I'm still getting used to that at Destiny Faith Ministries. But before I do, this coming Sunday is 2 months since I've been back full time. And God has been so generous, He's been so faithful, and again, I am just filled with such heartfelt gratitude to Him and to you all. We're going to be talking about something that I would like to call trading the life you have for the life that you want. And I think about this, and when I was a small child, I had many ideas on what I wanted my life to be, and many of them were just childish ideas. But when I sit down now and I reflect on the life that I have, it's in some areas not the life that I truly want. And so I really got to God in prayer and I said, God, in these areas, and whatever it is, whether it's in your marriage, in your family life, in your finances, in your social life, your educational development, your career path, whatever it is, as we look at where we are, we can certainly say that there are areas where we are not where we'd like to be. And so in being in prayer in my own personal situation, I started to ask God for answers. And what God gave me was surprising at first. It's a text that I had used so many times. The book of Nehemiah. And Nehemiah came to Jerusalem and he took a tour of the city, and what he saw was very displeasing to him. And I think that in our lives we can have a similar introspection. I think we should consistently have introspection about the condition of our lives. But Nehemiah didn't stop at looking at his circumstances. When he saw his circumstances, he got before God and he prayed. And God did something for Nehemiah. God gave Nehemiah a plan. And I believe that if we will look at our lives, not wishing and hoping that things would change, but wanting them to actually change, to actually grow, to actually improve and become more of what we desire than what we have now. I believe that if we go to God in that mindset, that God will give us direction, He will give us instruction, He will give us understanding. And there's a whole process that goes into this that we'll be talking about Sunday. But at the end of it, Nehemiah 4 and 6 makes this statement. And the walls were joined together unto the half of it, for the people had a mind to work. My friends, God gives us grace, He gives us wisdom, He protects us. He has blessed each and every one of us with gifts, talents, and abilities. But at the end of the day, at the end of everything, we cannot have the life we desire if we are not willing to put in some work using the instructions, directions, and tools that God have given us. And so we'll be talking about this on Sunday. I really believe that it will be empowering and life-changing, and I encourage and I invite you to join us and be a part of this exciting time in the Lord. I thank you. I look forward to seeing you, hugging your neck. God bless you, and we'll see you on Sunday.